Today I'm going to be showing you how to make trap snares like this. So let's add a serum and start off this tutorial. You do not have to use serum, you can use many other plugins like 3X oscillator from FL Studio to make white noises, or just get a white noise sample and shape it in the way I do it in the tutorial. Just make a little envelope right here. Put the envelope on the noise oscillator like that, turn on the noise. That noise should be pretty neat. I think it is. Just gonna add a note real quick, remove that, add a note. There we go. This is basically all it's gonna be. Yeah, that should be fine. This sounds fine. After that, I'm gonna add an OTT. This is gonna be a real over-the-top OTT. There we go. Saturator. Put it on analog clip. It's already on there. Plus 10 should be fine. Yeah. Corpus. This is a really unusual effect. It really makes kind of a thingy sound. It adds more sounds on top of your sound. So I will show you here. It's really neat for sound design. I'm just gonna put it down there. It adds that little snarey bump in there. Add an EQ after that. Once you add EQ, just cut off the low end. Remove number 3, get the high end out of here. Put it up around 300 Hz and make the Q all the way up. That's basically already your snare. Here we're gonna add a transient shaper. I didn't find it, alright, I'll do it myself. There we go, transient shaper, put the speed all the way down. You can use any transient shaper or compressor, but I just use this one because it's really nice. It's from kilohertz. It sounds pretty focused to the, yeah, there it is. Make sure to turn those down, because if you don't turn those down, you see, one to the left, one to the right. Now, yeah, you can duplicate it. That was basically it. You can duplicate it. Freeze the track. Flatten the track. There you go. Beautiful snare. Make sure there's a little thingy on the end here. I don't know why it is there, to be honest, but it does turn up. So, show up. Just put that off and there you go, snare. The fun thing about this technique, at least, is you can really easily change the noise and make another snare. So there you go. That's how you make a snare like that. It's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty fast. So, I'm going to show you what every single effect does to the sound and explain it to you. First one, OTT, it's a compressor. It compresses the sound, basically makes it punchier and more transient. It also just overcompresses it because it's an OTT, but I overcompressed even more. So there we go. Saturator. It saturates your frequency spectrum, so it makes it sounds louder but also fuller. So the good explanation for this is if I get the EQ here, just take a close look at the frequency spectrum in the EQ, how it changes once you put the saturator on. It's way more saturated. There are way more frequencies inside of the sound. So that's the saturator. Turn off the EQ. The corpus. It's weird to explain. I don't really know how the corpus works, but in my experience, it literally adds more sounds to your sound. So like, I chose membrane, but you can choose sounds, other sounds. It's like mostly dingy sounds, so like ding. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, without the corpus, with the corpus. It literally had this little thump in there that makes the snare. And the EQ, self-explanatory, taking out the high frequencies and the low frequencies, boosting the main frequencies of the snare a lot because it's just noise to make it a snare. I'm gonna, without, with, very important. So here, transient shaper, it basically takes the work of a compressor at the end and it shapes your sound. Like the attack will make it more punchy, the pump will make the middle sound pumpy, so like if you have a you know, pumps back up. Sustain is how long the sound will sustain, so if I put this up, you don't hear it because I turned it off. Doesn't really matter. Clip is just for the, so it doesn't clip. The speed I turned it all the way down so it goes pretty fast. So turn it off. Makes it a little more punchy. So now you can really hear the difference between no corpus and corpus. So here's without corpus. Here's with corpus. It has that little low end tone to it. You could do that with another synth, but I just do it with corpus since it's pretty easy. So that was the tutorial. I hope you learned something from it. Make sure to check out my Spotify playlist in the description down below. Give them a follow. This tutorial is also paired with my free sample pack that's dropping soon. Link will be in the description when it's out, so make sure you check that out. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you want to learn next and subscribe for more of these videos.